Hi guys, I just want to show you something. As I've mentioned in our previous class, I managed to create a drop down one CSS file. The content within the drop down one, I managed to extract it from w3schools.com. I had to extract everything within within uh, within this site, but I managed to manipulate their 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 code and make it more easier for me to execute and to execute. So for instance, their code, when we try their code, whenever we the cursor reach to a certain weight, the drop down will appear. So for my site, I want it has to appear, with certain href links. So if we were to do this, the hello world would appear. So with my site, I want it has to appear listing sites. So I have to href those different other pages sites. So I just wanna include, instead of having hello world, I wanna include about section, experience, and Gabelo, the content, where every content of Gabelo, maybe my videos and stuff, will be there. So let's try out mines. So I managed to create that file on the CSS file, and then I name it drop down one. And the code for drop down one, this is the code for drop down one that I told you I've extracted it from from the site W3 Schools. Then now I have to go to my main index page. I created a division class for drop down, and then I hrefed the resume one, so that whenever I have to create the listing of about, experience, contact, and unlisted Gabelo content, it will appear those links that I've explained not so long ago. So I've saved that. So now let's go to our site and execute our site. And okay, so immediately when we our cursor reaches the image, it pops up the dropout. So as I've said, I wanted to have a link of about, experience, contacts, Gabel, or the content. So if, let's say for instance, I want to have the link, I have to create another HTML page on the I have to create a new window and link that about section where I will have about section. So that is not important for now, because now you will on your site, you'll be having your about section here, where you read, where the resume of that person that you'll be writing about will have his or her own about section. So it's not really important to have a full page for for about, or experience, or contact. But what we can do, you can create a content for Gabelo, where you would have maybe your images and picture and videos and stuff. So we'll do that on a later stage on the video. I just wanted to show you the first part of creating your drop down. Okay guys, I just managed to copy my account, my Facebook account. I wanted to include it on my Facebook page. Whenever you click the Facebook page, it will automatically go to my, it will show you my about Facebook account. So how do you do that? You go to your index page, On the reference, on the hashtag one, that's where you include your HTML Facebook account. That's what I did. I pasted my Facebook account details, and I've saved that. So let's say, for instance, I had Instagram or I had Twitter. I would do also the same, just to where there is a hashtag, that's where you include your account details. So I've saved that and I executed my site. So the changes that I've made on my site. Um, so let's test it. Let's go to Facebook and test, and let's see whether it does work. Okay, it works perfect. So this is my about account. You'd be able to see the account of the person that you are doing resume for. So yep, that is my account. But you cannot get into my account. You just have to, you'll be able to view my about section, information, what I have posted, and so and so. So yep, this is the link that I wanted to show you, where you can include your Facebook account. So I want to show you something. Okay guys, instead of putting in the about section, how about, for instance, maybe on the experience, let's put your accounts. I've managed to include the Facebook account. So now let's remove. Okay, I'm removing. You will decide. You will decide. So I'm removing those links at the bottom, and I'm putting them on the drop down list. So tag. Okay. We already included this one. Let's just cut these two. Cut. Okay. Let's go back to Mr. Fisher. Okay, perfect. And we remove this. Remove that. Let's save. Let's execute. So now, instead of having your about section, we rather have your social accounts. So the drop down list is having my social account. So once I click onto the Facebook account, automatically it will direct you to my about section for Facebook. As you can see, um, so far so good. So I'll just provide you links where you can find your CSS drop downs. if you want to include them on your HTML, because there's quite a lot. And if maybe you want to use the some of the things, maybe for it, for example, you want to use your some of the tags within the main CSS file, it is possible you can do that, but you need to check whether some of the things within the CSS file, like for instance, if you want to import your URL, the font or some main.css, you need to check whether this will correlate with your website. And some of the things, like here it's your comment, it's your reset comment, so it includes your HTML body, division, span, applet, object, iframe, h1, heading 1 2 3 4 5 6. So if you don't have those heading 1 up until to 5, it makes changes on the on what it has specified, so you need to check those kind of things also. And sometimes it doesn't correlate with what we have, with what we have with what you have on our drop down one CSS file, so you need to check that as well. But to be safe, I'll just provide you with the links where you can download and extract your the CSS files. For now, let's just do basics, and there's your drop down. Yep, there's your drop down. Instead of creating another pages, it's something else. So we have removed those links down there, and yeah, I think that is all. If there is any other questions, uh, feel free to ask. Okay, let's do this for now. Let's do this. Let's change the color, the color, the color, the color, the color, because we only included the drop down for, not for the background, but for only the drop down. So let's do this. Okay, there's it. Okay, okay, color, light blue, copy, okay, copy, let's include that, let's save. Perfect. So now our background is sorted, so I'll provide yes. So now we manage to have the drop the drop down of our accounts, and the background CSS. We managed to change that. So far we're done. So if there are any questions, guys, feel free to text me via WhatsApp, and I will answer immediately.